Hi everyone. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should choose to do maths at university. So if you're considering a maths degree, maybe you're in year 12 and you're thinking next year, in next September about doing maths at university, or maybe you're currently in year 13, you've just done your A levels and you're actually going to do maths at university, then these are 5 reasons why I think you should be doing maths at university, or 5 reasons why I think it would be a good choice for you. So the first reason that you should do maths at university is if you genuinely enjoy maths and problem solving. So if you genuinely get a buzz out of answering questions and getting stuck on challenging questions. So if you get that kind of excitement of, oh, I'm not sure what to do, oh my God, I'm going to stay up all night and I want to try and solve this problem. If you kind of have that enjoyment for solving tricky problems, then I think you will enjoy maths. So some people, when you get like a homework question, maybe an A-level maths, you get a homework question, it's really hard. It's like, oh my God, I hate this so much. If you're one of those kind of students who just hate doing really tricky questions where, it's like, oh, I don't want to do this, then maybe maths may not be for you. But if you're one of these students who you get a tricky homework question and you're up all night thinking, oh my God, how could I solve this? How could I solve this? I want to try and solve this problem. I can't stop thinking about this problem. If you're that kind of student who actually relishes it, yeah, I can't even say the correct word. If you relish the opportunity to solve tough problems and you actually enjoy trying to tackle difficult challenges, if you're that kind of person, I think you'll really enjoy maths because you do get tricky homework questions in a maths degree. So if you like solving tough problems, and if you genuinely like maths, so if you genuinely actually have like a real interest in maths, the as I was saying in a recent video, if you're interested in like the why behind why things work in maths and why you do certain methods and why how you can prove certain results, if you're genuinely interested in numbers, maths, proof, um, using maths to model real life situations in applied maths, if you're genuinely interested in using and working with maths, again, that's a really good reason why a maths degree may be a good choice for you. So genuinely enjoying maths and genuinely like kind of this kind of weird enjoyment of getting stuck with questions. If you kind of have that enjoyment where you actually enjoy getting stuck with something and you want to try and get through it and you want to try and tackle the problem, I think you'll like a maths degree. The second reason why I think it's a good reason for you to do a maths degree, it kind of links to my first point, actually, what I was mentioning before, is if you enjoy proof. So do you enjoy A-level proof? So if you really like your proof and you like proving results, proof by contradiction, if you've done A-level further maths, you'd have done proof by induction. So if you like proving results, why things work, things like proving whether a function is continuous, that's the kind of thing you do in first year maths, proving if a sequence is convergent, actually properly proving things. If you really want to actually mathematically prove results and you like that kind of stuff, you would especially like pure maths at university. Now, if you're not a big fan of proof, you can kind of avoid it in your second and third years, because in your second and third years you can choose more applied modules where you will still have to do some proof. You can't avoid proof in maths. Even if you do applied maths, you have to do some proofs, like that's maths for you. But you can kind of minimize the amount of proof that you do in your second and third years, because you can choose more applied modules in your second and third year. But certainly in your first year, 50% of your first year will be pure maths. So pure maths is literally all proofs. Whether it be an analysis, you'll be, as I was saying, you'll be proving things like whether a function is continuous or not. You'll be proving things like whether sequences are convergent. Those are the kind of proofs that you do in analysis. Whether functions, as I said, are continuous, convergent functions, convergent sequences, integration. So basically integration from quote first principles. So proving results in that's the kind of thing you do in analysis. In linear algebra, you prove results about vector spaces and matrices and mappings, these things called linear maps, which are basically essentially matrices, if you see matrices in further maths. So lots and lots of proving results and proving things, proving whether a function is injective or surjective. So you learn about surjective and injective functions. So that kind of thing is what you do a lot in pure maths. But even in applied maths, you still have to do some proof, especially in statistics. A lot of proof in statistics, surprisingly. Probability theory, lots and lots of proof, especially if you do like second and third year probability, where it really gets pure, like very, very pure without the applied kind of probability stuff. Lots and lots of proof in that. So if you like your proof, if you like proving results and proving theorems and understanding where results come from, again, that's a really good reason why you could choose a maths degree. Now, the third reason why I think you should choose a maths degree is because if you can't decide between choosing maths, physics, engineering, and computer science and statistics, so especially those five courses there, so if you're kind of stuck between all of those and you're not really sure which direction to go in, then maybe maths is a good choice for you, because the thing with a maths degree is that maths degrees are very, very broad. I mean, in your first year, you'll have to do, compulsory modules, but in your second and third years, you get so many different modules that you can choose from. You can do mechanics, quantum physics, differential equations. You can do mathematical biology. You can do statistical physics. So really like theoretical physics stuff. So if you do like physics and you do like maths, and you're like, oh, do I do physics? Do I do maths? Well, if you do really like maths as well, then again, maths is a good degree choice. Or again, if you like computer science and you love your maths, you love your computer science, but you're not sure which one to go with. And then again, that maths is a good choice, because again, you can choose computing modules, especially if you like statistics. There's a lot of computer programming in statistics. You'll probably have a compulsory computer programming module in your maths degree anyway. So again, if you can't decide by those type of degrees, those really mathematical degrees, and you're like, do I do physics? Do I do engineering, computer science, maths? What should I do? I like all of them, and I'm not really sure. The maths is good because maths is such a broad subject. You have so many modules and so many options that you can choose, that you can actually basically do a maths degree, but actually most of your modules end up being kind of like theoretical physics modules, or maybe computer science modules, or stats modules. You can, in your second and third years, in your third year, you could probably choose modules. If your university offer enough modules, you can probably choose all stats modules in your final year without any restriction. So if you're not too sure which course to go with, maths is good, because actually maths, again, is a very broad subject. There's lots of module options. You'll be offered lots of module options. So it's a good choice to make, I would say, maths, if you're not too sure which one to go with. The fourth reason why I think you should do a maths degree is because maybe if you're one of these students, kind of like me actually, that you like theoretical physics, you like, doing physics on pen and paper and doing calculations and working things out. But if you don't like doing experiments and practical physics, then maths is a very good choice for you, because actually you will do mechanics in your first year. You'll get, you would certainly do some mechanics in your first year, and then second and third year in maths, in a maths degree, again, you can do more mechanics. You can do quantum mechanics. You can learn about differential equations, partial differential equations. You can do statistical physics. So most universities in your third year will probably offer a statistical physics module, which is all about thermodynamics and gases and molecules. So you get lots and lots of options, even in a maths degree, which are actually theoretical physics. Quantum computing as well. I know that my university offered that. So you get information theory as well, which kind of has linked to statistical physics. You get a lot of like quote physics modules in a maths degree that the maths department will offer you. So don't think, oh, I really like physics, so I'm going to have to do physics because physics is physics. You do a lot of physics in a maths degree, obviously more mathematical, very mathematical, even though in a physics degree you'll still do a lot of maths. But in a maths degree, don't think, oh, there's going to be no physics in a maths degree, because there is physics, and especially theoretical physics. So if you're the kind of person who really likes physics, but you're not really a big fan of getting your hands dirty and doing all these experiments and these practical work and all that kind of stuff. So again, kind of like me, if you don't like your practical physics, but you do like sitting at your desk solving theoretical problems and doing lots of maths calculations in physics, you'll really like a maths degree, because you can choose theoretical physics modules in a maths degree. Now, again, because first year is compulsory, and because first year of a maths degree is 50% pure, 50% applied, you are going to have to do some pure maths. So even if you're not a big fan of like proof and abstract algebra, so like things like group theory, which will be introduced to in your first year, even if you're not fans, a fan of that, you will have to get through that. But in your second and third year, you can choose again. You can basically choose a physics degree within a maths degree, because basically the options you choose in second and third year can all be kind of physics options if you like. So again, don't think, oh, I don't like practical physics. I like theoretical physics. Maybe I should just have to, get through it and do a physics degree. You can also do a maths degree and do lots of theoretical physics in a maths degree. So that's a good reason to choose maths at university, I think. And then the fifth one is because maybe you're looking for a career in finance, stats, mathematical modeling, a career where there's going to be lots of maths involved. So, a maths degree is a good choice. I put a star by this one because I actually mentioned in the video earlier today about my 5 reasons why you should not choose a maths degree. But to be honest with you, a lot of careers aren't too interested in, whether you did maths or physics or engineering or computer science. They're not really too interested in which ones you pick. They're more interested in, have you got work experience? Have you got the skills? Do you know some like programming languages? Have you again got work experience? Are you interested in the job that is being offered to you here? So most employers are mainly, they're mostly looking for experience, a desire to do the career, and obviously the fact that you've gone to a good university. That's really what they're looking for. Now, if you are interested in, a very specialized kind of career, like statistics, statistician, being a statistician, then obviously a maths degree is very good because you can choose lots of statistics modules. Or if you can find like a statistics degree, then obviously go for that. But again, really, if you're going to go for like a general job in like finance, consulting, a maths degree isn't necessarily your key to getting a job, as I was kind of saying before. So that's why I put a star next to this one, because generally speaking, the degree you choose doesn't matter too much unless you're going into something specialized like statistics, and you know for a fact you want to be a statistician, you love statistics and you really enjoyed A-level statistics, and that's the career you want to go for. Then obviously, do maths or do a stats degree, definitely do that. But if you're thinking about more mathematical modeling, finance, even if you do physics, computer science, economics, to be honest with you, there's not really much. Employers will look at those degrees very similarly. Like they're not going to say, oh, well, we're offering a job in mathematical modeling, but oh, you didn't pick a maths degree, so we're not going to choose you. If you did physics, a physics degree, a maths degree, a computer science degree, an engineering degree, an economics degree, to be honest with you guys, they're not going to look at you any differently from each other. Like they're not going to say, oh, he did maths, so he's a better student than this student over there because she chose physics, so we're going to go for the maths student. No, that's not really how it works. To be honest with you, if you're looking for a career, a technical career, an analytical career, it doesn't really matter which quote mathematical degree you choose, as long as you choose something with some maths in it. Physics, computer science. It doesn't matter too much. But if you are looking for a career like those kind of careers, and you like maths and you enjoy maths and you like your proof, and you like a bit of theoretical physics as well, and you like your stats, then maths could be the degree for you, because actually you get to do proof, you get to do stats, mechanics, you get to do all those things you enjoy, and that could set you up for a career in whatever you're interested in doing potentially. So that's another good reason why you may want to consider doing a maths degree. So yeah, any questions, do drop them below. Hopefully this gives you a bit of an insight into some good reasons why you should choose a maths degree. And if you are interested in doing a maths degree, then hopefully these reasons give you some confidence. If you resonate with these reasons, if you feel like any of these reasons resonate with you, and you're thinking, should I do a maths degree? Then hopefully that does kind of push you in the direction of doing one, because a maths degree, it's very broad. You've got lots of options. It's not very special, as I said, because there's so many options and it's such a broad subject. It's not like it's not like studying, I don't know, I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but it's not like studying, a degree in, like a language, right? If you want to study a degree in French, right, then you're only studying French. That's all you're studying. Whereas it's studying maths, you can study applied maths, mechanics, statistics, financial maths, group theory, abstract algebra, analysis, measure theory, probability theory. Like there's so many different avenues that you can go down in a maths degree. So it's a really broad subject to choose. So if you are a bit actually unsure of which mathematical type of degree to go for, as I said before, physics, engineering, computer science, maths, statistics, if you're not sure which one to go with, maths is a good choice because again, it keeps all your options open. And if especially if you're looking to a master's as well, and you're not really sure where to go, then maths is really good because you've got so many options you can choose and you can really specialize in the areas that you're interested in. Once you've done your first year, you'll kind of get a feel for what modules you like, what topics you like, and then you can really specialize in the courses that you enjoy the most. So again, hopefully that helped. Drop a comment below if you've got any questions, and I'll see you guys all soon.